Hello and welcome back to the water. My name is Beast. Today we're back with Café Stella and the Reaper's Butterflies. Today is going to be a short one, mainly because it is currently 11:30 p.m. The session kind of stretched today, mainly because we leveled up, so I had to take care of that. Also, the DM, we decided to talk the DM into a certain ruling. 8th level, you get to increase your ability score. Like a 4th and 12th level, you get to increase your ability score and take a feat. On 8th and any other ability score improvements, you still have to decide, but it is actually quite nice. Either way, so yeah, but I took care of that after the recording, after the session, I mean. And then I had to use the toilet, and I already feel bad enough about doing this right now, as is. But basically, because, like I said, my mother and little sister are out of the house because of my little sister's hospital stay, and my mother being staying in a hotel nearby to be there for her. So our cat is very much missing our mother already, and he's just like being very clingy right now, and I can't really be doing that, dealing with that during the recording. And everyone else is trying to sleep because they, my father doesn't have to get up technically, but he's just gets tired very early. And my brother does actually have to get up tomorrow, so it's not really something he can easily take care of. So he's basically just, it just basically makes me feel really bad because I just want to go upstairs and fucking pet him. Anyway, let's just keep going. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it short today because I don't want to sit here until 3 in the morning. Anyways, after having breakfast and borrowing Natsume's shower, I'm prepared to leave school, for school. Naturally, Natsume and I are going together. On the way, though, we make a quick stop at my place so I can get my books and other materials.
お昼一緒に食べよう。後で連絡するから。
Sure, talk to you later. These past few months, I've slowly come to understand Natsume's true personality. Which is why the nickname Solitary Sniper feels like such a mischaracterization of her to me. However, the other people at our college don't know that. All they saw was the Shiki Natsume walking to school together with a guy hand in hand. And surprisingly, it caused quite a stir. Scream? Or not. Stop using code words to discuss where to dispose of my body. I'm not sure what the baseball player has to do with anything, though. I don't want to die!
だってな、前はただのバイト仲間って話だったろ。腕を組んできたとなるとな、さすがにごまかせないだろう。というか、俺も聞いてないぞ。お前は友達の俺に嘘をついてたのか？
The last time she came to ask me out, we really were nothing more than co-workers, I swear.
なら、今は
Kinda, now we're dating. One thing led to another over New Year's, and well...
なんだ、そうか。嘘をついてたわけじゃなくて、年が明けてからだったのか。
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say. I'm just as surprised as you are, to be honest.
おめでとう、昴生。
Thanks, Hiruto. You're a real pal.
そして、さようならだ。
犬、魚でいいだろ。
Don't feed me to either! For God's sake, calm down!
まあそうだな。感情の赴くままに暴れても仕方がない。落ち着いて考えれば、シキさんがどこぞの陽キャと親しくするよりも、知り合いの方がまだなんぼかマシ。じゃねえな。やっぱムカつくわ。
有罪、死刑。いや待て、拷問が先だ。
Don't I even get the right to a trial?
やっぱ納得いかないんだよな。
What doesn't?
後世に彼女ができたのも妬ましいが、今はあえてそこは流そう。それよりも相手が四季夏目さんっていうのが納得できん。ありえない。不可能だ。
高峰自首しよう。脅迫は犯罪なんだぞ。
I'm not blackmailing
そ
her!
の催眠術アプリを俺にも教えてくれよ。
This isn't some fucking hentai, damn it! I thought you guys were friends! Aren't you supposed to be congratulating me?
友達ではない。もはやお前はただの裏切り者なのだ。どうして後世が四季さんを彼女にすることができて、俺には。
Well, it was mostly just luck. If any one of those string of coincidences had happened even slightly differently, things wouldn't have turned out the way they had. Café Stella hadn't been a success if you weren't missing even one of us at the store. If I hadn't met those Grim Reapers, if I hadn't turned back time that day, if the accident had never happened, then again, assuming that I died once in that accident, I suppose I shouldn't exactly call myself lucky. Things just turned out this way by chance. So don't sweat it, Hiroto. I'm sure you'll find a girlfriend soon too.
後世、そういうのを勝者の余裕って言うんだぞ。ぶん殴るぞ。
Just talk about the fucking girl you can introduce to him. Sorry, I realized that sounded a bit condescending too.
関所、勉強なんてやってられるか。今日は焼き酒だ。
付き合うぜ、塩山。
俺もこんなの飲まなきゃやってられないぜ。
後世、もっと詳しい話を聞かせてもらおうか。とりあえずこの講義が終わったら学食で昼飯だからな。
Sorry, but I'll have to pass.
なんで？
Because I already told Natsume-Route with her.
有罪。
拷問。
死刑。
Well, you stopped that already. You could have easily diffused the situation at least a little by
な
saying,
んだ
hey,
か疲れてない
I know this girl. I met this girl at the hospital while visiting Natsume, and I can introduce you to her. Anyways, it's been a rough morning. Been having to deal with a lot of questions, you see. Probably shouldn't mention the death threats, though.
もしかして私とのこと
Yeah, everyone's curious how it happened.
そっか
Oh, have you been getting the same?
うん最初は休んでたことを心配されてその後でいろいろと女子に詰め寄られた陽キャ系の男どもも混じってたけど
What did the guys say?
噂は本当なのかとかなんであんな冴えないやつとか不釣り合いだとか別れた方がいいとか
Well, I guess that's to be expected.
何それ
I'm just saying I can understand why some people might think that way. Not that I agree with them, though. Kind of pisses me off being treated like that.
私もムカついただから殴っといた
Why would you reward them?
う
Calm down, I'm kidding. But anyway, how's your hand? I think you hurt yourself over something so stupid.
分かってる殴ったって言っても言葉で殴っただけだから
Oh, what you tell him?
内緒
Oh, come on.
とにかく何か言われても私の彼氏として胸を張ってなさい
And I'm not gonna let a few haters get me down. Even if you end up hating me, I'm sticking with you for the rest of my life.
それはそれで嫌だなまあ意味のない家庭だからどうでもいいけど
Yeah, I know, I'm only joking. But yeah, my feelings for you aren't gonna change either. Just remember that.
あそうだ今晩なんだけど
Sorry, but I can't today. Hiroto made me promise to go drinking with him. If I turn him down, there's a good chance I'm gonna be murdered by a violent mob.
一体何が
Well, anyway, I can't. I'm sorry.
平気というか今晩は私も予定が入ったっていうつもりだったから
Oh, really?
ちょっと同じ学科の子と食事することになったから
Oh, wow. Don't go out with your friends often.
入院中の講義の内容を教えてもらう代わりに食事をする条件を出されたのほら私って孤高の撃墜王とか呼ばれてるんでしょそんな私に突然彼氏ができて あれやこれやと話を聞きたいとかなんとか面倒だとは思ってるんだけど、あ、さっき言った不釣り合いとか言ってた連中とは違うから。
So it's a girls' night out, basically?
そっか、そういうことになるのか。
One thing I've never got to experience with you, sadly.
女子会か。そう考えると少し楽しみになってきたかな。
I mean, if you're going anyway, I might as well enjoy it. No?
うん。
Well, have fun. If anything happens, they'll give me a call. If you drink too much or feel like leaving halfway through, I'll come get you.
ありがとう。
After that, I got through the rest of the day's classes without incident. After that, Hiroto and the others wasted no time in dragging me to a nearby pub. Hey, so, you guys aren't secretly planning to kidnap me and dump me in the mountains or the ocean or something, right? What the hell, don't ignore me.
ただの冗談だ。
ただの食事だって。
居酒屋の予約だってもうしてるから。
ただちょっと俺たちの愚痴や嫉妬に付き合ってもらいながらシキさんとの話も聞かせてもらうだけだ。
Well, alright.
一応友達として今日はおごってやるよ。
I knew I thought I was a traitor.
それにあの噂を聞いちゃうとな。
What rumors? Whoops.
なんだお前知らないのか？
すごい話題になってるのに。
本人の耳には届かないものなのかもな。
Seriously, what rumors?
お前とシキさんが付き合ってるって噂の確認がシキさんにもされたんだ。で、いろんなやつがお前とは不釣り合いだって言ったらしい。
You guys have been saying that too, though?
いいだろ妬むくらい。
他人の幸せを見てたらヘドが出るんだよ。
You made that more than clear already,
俺
dude.
たちは冗談半分だろ。
だから居酒屋でおごるとも言ってるじゃないか。
でもシキさんの方にはお前をバカにするような連中ばっかりだったらしくて、そういう連中にシキさんが言ったんだとさ。
ご心配どうも。いろいろ言ってくれてありがとう。でも安心して。少なくともこんな風に他人を侮蔑しない程度には素敵な人だから。じゃなきゃ好きになることもなかったと思う。私は文句なく幸せだから。
Wow, Natsume said that.
らしいぞ。って言っても俺も噂で聞いただけだけど、よかったな。遊びとかじゃなくて。
Well, I already knew that, but I guess confirmation doesn't hurt. So that's what she meant by a piece of her mind. Guess that's why she wouldn't tell me what she'd said. It's probably too embarrassing to repeat to my face. Still, it makes me happy to know she said that about me. Really, really happy. She didn't have to be so harsh about it, though. Things must have been pretty awkward in the classroom afterwards.
なんだそのコメント。嬉しくないのかよ。そんなに愛されてて。
Of course I am! But I'm worried for her at the same time. I don't want people thinking she's rude and unsociable.
その心配は必要ないらしいぞ。
She probably got a fucking popularity boost after that. Like, she stood up for her man. Like a proper lover.
相手の言い方が不愉快だったのは周りにいる人間も感じてたらしいから。
相手もそんな怒らなくてもとかヘラヘラしながら退散したらしい。
少なくとも浮いてるってことはなさそうだ。
Well, that's a relief.
くそ、なんかムカつく。
言わなきゃよかった。
やっぱおごるのなしな。
What? Why?
だって考えたらおかしいだろ。幸せじゃない方が幸せな方をおごるとか。
そうだ、その幸せを分けてくれてもいいくらいだ。
むしろお前がおごるべきだ。
Oh, you're the ones who asked me out! But, whatever. I guess I don't mind.
マジで？
I don't know about you, but after hearing what Natsume said about me, I feel like celebrating.
うっぜー。
Man, what do you want from me then? Look, Vegan, can we hurry up and go to the pub? I'm freezing out here.
どこの店だっけ？
この前行った、ほら、安さの割にうまかった。
ああ、あそこか。
高峰におごらせるならもっと高い店にしとけばよかった。
Said I'd pay, but that doesn't mean you can screw me over. In the end, I wound up footing the bill for everyone's food. However, they promised me we'd go again sometime to celebrate me getting a girlfriend. And next time, they'd pay for me. And even though I had to deal with a lot of ribbing, all in all, it turned out to be a fun night. Going out and drinking with friends from time to time is nice. The reason I was able to enjoy it the way I did is because of the confidence I'd gained from dating Natsume. Anyway, I guess it's back to the grind tomorrow. Yeah, my coat there.
それで噂の彼とはどこで出会ったの？
っていうか、どこを好きになったの？ああ、バカにするわけじゃなくてね。
昴生とは同じバイト先。どこって聞かれても困るんだけど、一緒にいて楽だし、あれで結構男らしいところもあるし。でも一番の理由はわからないけど、なんか大好き。キャー四季さんって乙女、ペーターボレだ。もしかして四季さんの方から告白したの？どうだろう。告白は向こうからしてきたかな。でもその告白の前に私の方からキスをしてた。付き合う前に四季さんから？意外と大胆。いや、なんか雰囲気に流されて、一緒に初日の出を見てたから。
じゃあ本当に付き合いたてなんだ。
もしかして初日の出を見ながらキスをして、そのまま青缶とか？してない。
さすがにこの時期青缶は寒いでしょ。
夏ならいいんかい。ごめん、四季さん引いちゃった？そうじゃないけど。
もしかして四季さんってバージン？
あんたもっと言葉を選びなさいよ。いや、もうバージンではないけど。どうだった？痛かった。だよね。気持ちよかった。
そうなの？
四季さんの彼氏、高峰くんだっけ？意外と経験豊かなの？それはないと思う。向こうも余裕なかったっぽいし。
私めっちゃ血出たよ。
やっぱそうなんだ。あれ、もしかして。そうよ、悪い？バージンですけど何か？
何も言ってないじゃん。いいと思うよ。下手に焦って経験する必要なんてないと思うよ。
そうそう、一生に一回限りだもんね。四季さんもそう思うでしょ？結構痛かったりもしたけど、でもやっぱり幸せだった。
おー。
いや、なんというか、とりあえず焦らなくていいと思う。そっか。じゃあ焦らないでおくよ。でもやっぱ怖いな。それってどれくらい痛いの？
どれくらいって言われても、
ギ
ってくらい？
私はギかな。とりあえずギなんだ。四季さんは？私はイダくらいだったかな。
いいなぁ。
Literally none of that tells me anything.
痛くなく済ませるコツとかあるの？どうだろう。私も全然よく分かってないから。やっぱ濡らすのが一番じゃない？たまにそれでもどうしようもないサイズとかあるかもしんないけど。
結局相手の男側にもよると思う。焦って強引に入れられるとね。
どうすればいいの？そうだね。一回出させたら冷静になるんじゃない？だからどうやって？手とか口とか。手？口？あと
太ももとか脇とか髪とか足とか肩甲骨とか。
Even a what? Why do you look so intrigued, Natsume?
あんたいろいろやってるわね。っていうか肩甲骨？どんなプレイ
？I'm just as surprised as you. What the fuck?
それはだからというか、もしかしてシキさんも興味ある？
ありますん。
どっち？この場合それはもはや肯定と変わらない気もするけど。
カフェステラと死神の蝶。ありがとうございました。
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様。年が明けて結構日が経つけど、お客さんはどんな感じ？
はい、客足が衰えてるなんてことはありません。
モンブランのおかげでむしろ伸びてるみたいです。本当？頑張った甲斐があったならよかった。
That's been a lot of work.
まあね、栗を蒸してくり抜いてこして、でも手を抜くと香りとか滑らかさが違ってきちゃうから。
Should I start coming to work a bit earlier to help out?
意外。早起きは嫌いだと思ってたのに。
I do, but I can deal with it if you need the help.
でもな、
What's that?
最近妙にお疲れっぽいからな。
I've been doing a lot of studying. My finals are coming up.
同じ建物に住む者として忠告しておくけど、声はもう少し落とした方がいいかもね。こっちを見るなバカ。いくらなんでも鈴音さんの部屋にまで届いてるわけないでしょ。それはそれとして、いいよ、こういうのはさ、従業員に負担をかけてやるものじゃないんだから、問題のある体制を改善すべきことなの。
Say that, but you're the one who always ends up doing the brunt of the work, Suzune.
それは、まあ好き勝手やらせてもらってる分、それくらいはね。でもバイトに押し付けるのは違うって話。テストがあるのも事実でしょ。どうなの？留年とか少し責任を感じちゃいそうなんだけど。
Oh, why? Despite what you may think of me, I do take my classes seriously.
私も焦って勉強しなくても平気な程度には。そっか。
でも何かあれば言ってください。お店の方は私たちで守ってみせますから。
They are the smart couple.
うん、ありがとう。
So, where to today? Your place or mine?
後世の部屋でもいい？こたつに入りたい。
Alright. Still have some hot pot ingredients left over from last time, too.
じゃあそれにしよう。
Since we started going out, Natsume and I have been eating dinner together almost every day. Though it's always fun sharing a meal with someone. The best part is simply spending time with my girlfriend. Some days we end up spending the night together. That's how my life is going these days. Honestly though, I really want to eat some of those meat buns you made for the festival again. Man, they were delicious.
作るとなると数が多くなっちゃうから、他の人も一緒の時にならね。
Alright. Speaking of which, whatever happened to that kipao you wore during New Year's?
またそうやってすぐに趣味を押し付けてくる。
I'm sorry, but you just looked way too cute in it. Not to say that you don't normally look cute, because you do every day.
はいはい、気が向いたらね。ご ごちそうさまでした。
Yep.
片付けは私がやる。
Nah, I'll do it today.
そうならコーヒーか紅茶でも入れておこうか。
I could definitely go for a cup of coffee. All I have is the instant
ど
stuff.
こに置いてあるの？
Oh, it's on that shelf up there. The tea's up there too. Only tea bags though. While I do the dishes, Natsume prepares us an after-dinner drink. There's something incredibly relaxing about this. It had always been a pretty boring time of the day for me. But simply having someone else, Natsume-Route to me, fills me with joy and satisfaction. The dishes are done. Need any help?
いい。今は紅茶を蒸らしてるだけだから。
You have to steep tea bags too?
そっちの方が香りが良くなるから。
Huh. Well, I'll be waiting over there. Sure is cold tonight. Head back to the kotatsu first. Since I have one, I generally keep the AC temperature low. As soon as I slip my legs under the covers, I am enveloped by a toasty warmth. Nothing like a cozy kotatsu to fend off the Japanese winter. This is the best. I do owe the Sumizomes for letting me rent this spacious apartment. Well, hopefully I managed to pay back their kindness a little as the Bokuro did seem pretty happy with how things turned out.
何の話？
Nothing, just talking to myself.
そう？コーヒーお待たせ。
Natsume walks over, carrying a mug in each hand. She hands me one of them. Thanks. Sorry, I only have tea bags for you.
それは別にいいんだけど、それよりも詰めて。こたつに入れないと寒いでしょ。
Oh, okay. There's still three other sides for her to sit on. Still, I do as she says and scooch over to the left.
失礼します。
Forcibly making room for herself, she snuggles up next to me. That is adorable, and god damn it. Step aside, we warm our legs together under the tiny kotatsu.
あったかい。
Not much space, though.
嫌なの？
Never said that. You just don't initiate this sort of physical intimacy very often. It's usually me who does it.
後世が求めてるのはセックスの方でしょ？
I don't deny that, but I do like cuddling like this too. Especially when we were the ones seeking it, Natsume.
うん、好きだから。私だって好きな人と一緒にいたいと思うし、こうして触れ合ってると幸せで。
Same for me.
でしょうね。さっきから顔がにやけっぱなし。
Smiling herself, she snuggles up even closer. She latches under the left half of my body, claiming it as her property. Faintly sweet, somewhat peachy smell tickles my nostrils. Man, I had no idea girls' bodies were this soft. Despite the fact that we're not doing anything naughty, I can still feel my pulse rising in excitement.
はあ、やっぱりこたつっていい。
Why don't you get one for your place?
部屋が狭くなるしね。それに今さら一人でこたつに入るのもそれはそれで寂しそう。
Saying that, she leans her body heavily against mine.
何よ、私だって女の子なんだからそういう日もあるの。
Oh, don't worry, I'm well acquainted with your womanly aspects.
いやらしい顔するな。下ネタか。
Sorry, didn't mean it like that. But anyways, you're welcome to come over to my place anytime.
うん。でも気をつけないと。こたつで寝たりしたら体調を崩しそうだから。テストも近いしね。というか、テストの方は本当に大丈夫？
I'm confident I'll be able to pass at least, though my GPA might drop a
少
bit.
し落ちるんだ。
Well, not by a lot, but seeing as I've been working every day, I should expect it. In all honesty, I was probably a bit too studious before. I didn't have a girlfriend, and though I did sometimes go out drinking with my friends, it wasn't very often. So my tests usually contained essay-style questions. I'd be screwed if I tried to cram the night before. I've never failed a class before, though, so I'll be fine. I almost always sleep in my own bed. Sleeping under the kotatsu isn't very comfortable anyway. I'm taking good care of my health, both for my girlfriend's sake and the cafe that she cares so much about.
何それ。何を真顔で恥ずかしいこと言ってるの？
Damn, I thought for sure that sounded cool. I didn't make your heart flutter?
全然。面白くはあったけどね。そういうの無理して言っても似合わない。でもまあ、嫌ではなかったけどね。
Natsume?
ちょっと。
Unable to contain myself, I turn and pull her into a tight embrace. I love you.
こら、今はダメだってば。そんな強く抱きしめられたら困る。
Fine, I'll just settle for this then. Smooch. Warmth and smell of her body must have flipped my switch. I had to kiss her. For a moment, her body stiffens. Perhaps she wanted to pull away. But it isn't easy, crammed together as we are in the tiny kotatsu. So I pull her even closer, forcing her lips open with my tongue. Gradually, her stiff muscles begin to loosen. Only then does she start to kiss me back.
びっくりした。ダメって言ってるのに。
I just can't help myself when I'm around my girlfriend. And I know you liked it.
そりゃ嫌ではなかったけど、嫌なわけないけど、気持ちいいし。
Love you, Natsume.
だからダメだって言ってるでしょ。
This time, she firmly pushes me away. Why not?
だってこのままだとまたセックスしちゃいそうじゃない？
Yeah, probably. But you kinda got me in the mood now.
勝手にオンにしない。オフにしなさい。
Oh, come on.
わがまま言わない。成績が落ちるかもしれないんでしょ。
So what? I told you I'd never fail the class.
念のために勉強しておくことに越したことはない。そういうことはいつでもできるでしょ。定期テストはやり直しとかできないんだから。
Just so we're on the same page. You don't mind having sex with me in and of itself. We can do as much as we want once finals are over.
それはまあ時と場合を選んでくれればね。
You mean it?
正直私もいろいろとチャレンジしてみたいことがあるしね。
Oh.
ちょっとコツがつかめてきた気がする。
She wants to experiment already, even though we've only had sex once. Man, that's such a turn on. I doubt I'll be able to flip my switch off now after hearing that. What kind of techniques are you talking about exactly?
なんかこう舌の使い方とか緩急とか。
Natsume.
こら、だからダメだって。
Come on, this is torture. How's the guy supposed to study after hearing that? Could you give me a little taste, please? Just a sample.
後世の場合、絶対お試しじゃ済まさないからな。
I won't promise.
じゃあ指、人差し指でいいよ。
My finger? Like this?
うん。
What? She sticks out her tongue and begins to lick my outstretched finger, which is slow and deliberate, almost as if she's trying to clean off my fingerprints with her tongue. Stimulation itself isn't all that strong, yet simply watching her sends shivers running down my spine. Sloppily, she traces her tongue around my fingers. Stop it, please. First, she tickles it using the tip of her tongue, then she swirls it around the entire digit, go to getting saliva. Please, cease. Copy some others.
Backlog 画面だよ。
私のことだからって浮気を疑うみたいな態度が。ちなみにその時絶対に歯を立てるなって。
Oh, she bit his finger,
読み返し
because
ますか？
he asked, did somebody teach you or what? Her response, kind of, what? Who? Of course, immediate panic. He's like, no way I had a girl teach me this stuff. Okay, I guess it makes sense. By the way, she taught me this too. She just bites his fucking finger. Never use your teeth. Good advice. Please don't do that again. You can still read along down there. I just don't feel like reading out any of this. Doesn't need to be the skill. Sorry, if this is a real thing. Well, that's a frightening thought, but also kind of arousing.
うん。私も噛んでごめん。
Can we just cease this, please?
なんかいい。エロいって。
Can we just cease?
指フェラとか言うな。
バックログ画面です。
Finger blowjob. Okay. That's good, I guess. Please,
指
cease
な
it.
のに。仕方ないな。
Okay, yeah, this is actually turning into a sex scene.
仕方ないからこれで終わり。
Or not. We'll stop here for today, she says. That's not what I meant!
このまま続けてたら襲われそうだし。最初にお試しって言ったでしょ。
Oh yeah, but still.
この続きはもう試験を乗り切ったら。
Rest is in my finger or something else.
それセクハラ。
Come on, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, aren't we? All I'm saying is, I'd be much more motivated to study if you promised to. You know.
はあ、わかった。その時は指じゃなく舐めてあげる。
Promise?
はいはい。約束。
The end of the finals arrive. He's the fucking best at class.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Finally finished.
え、お前もう終わりなの？
Yep, I'm officially a free man now.
いいなあ。俺あと3つ残ってるんだよ。
Well, you'll still be done tomorrow, right?
まあそうなんだけど。
How do you think you'll do?
なんとかなるとは思う。つか、なんとかしないと。単位を落としたらぶっ飛ばされる。
Good luck.
どうも。じゃ、俺は次の教室に行くよ。またな。
See ya. Gotta get to work soon. Good morning.
おはよう。
Any orders I can do?
パンケーキ頼める？いちごのスペシャルバージョンのやつね。
Sure.
それでテストの方はどうだった？
Did pretty well, I think. I doubt I got all A's, but I'm confident I got some solid B's.
さあ、ならよかった。
Now that I've passed my exams, I think it's time for my reward. And you better not have forgotten about our promise.
言わないけど、こんなところで言うな、バカ。
Her cheeks turn bright red as she glares at me. She really is adorable when she gets embarrassed. That said, she should probably avoid reacting like that if she doesn't want other people guessing what we're up to. What about you, Natsume? How do your exams go?
問題なさそう。
Great, why don't we go on a date to celebrate? I don't mind that kind of, mean that kind of date, just a regular one. There's a place I've been wanting to go visit with you for a while now. Wanna go there tomorrow? Come to think of it, we haven't even gone on a proper date yet.
確かにそうだけど、理由はそれだけ？
Honestly, no. But I'm not lying when I say I want to go on a date with you. As for the reward you promised me, well, I'll leave that up to you. Doesn't have to be tomorrow. I'll try my best to be patient.
わかった。
Being said, I don't think I can wait very long either.
それもわかった。
So we're set for our date tomorrow?
それは、うん。私もデートしたい。というか、誘ってくれて嬉しい。
Right?
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
The many Natsumes of this world. The next day.
ごめん、もしかして待たせた？
Nope, not at all.
ってすごくベタベタなこと言っちゃった。
Me neither. Pretty embarrassing saying such hackneyed lines out loud. I can feel myself cringing internally a little, but I can't say I hate it. After all, it's evidence of the kind of relationship that Natsume and I have.
それでどこに行くわけ？行きたい場所があるんでしょ？
We'll see when we get there. Think of it as a
もう
surprise.
いいけど。
We're gonna take the train, so let's get going. Fuck. With a slight wave of her arm, she sets off towards the station. I quickly follow suit, settling into a pace beside her. What's wrong?
別に何でもない。
Okay. Soon we arrive at our destination.
お帰りなさいませ。ご主人様、こちらの席へどうぞ。ご注文がお決まりになりましたら、こちらのベルでお呼びください。
Thanks. Alright, I think I'll start with the dealing. What about you, Natsume?
キャンディー。
You got it. Pick up the table bell and give it a ring. Never matched the ring very well. It's hard
お
to
呼びでしょうか。
we'd like a Darjeeling and tea and a candy tea.
かしこまりました。
Bowing her head respectfully, the long-skirted maid returns to the kitchen with graceful steps. The place seems to have a medieval European theme. Soft interior lighting, antique style furniture, and even the tablecloths have nary a wrinkle. It's a cafe with a very quiet atmosphere. More precisely, it's a classical maid cafe with a very quiet atmosphere.
まさか初デートでメイド喫茶に連れてこられるとは思ってなかった。
You don't seem too happy. This place has a pretty good reputation, actually, and the prices are reasonable too.
お店のサービスが悪いとか言ってるわけじゃない。もっと高い店に連れてけとも言ってない。でも普通初めてのデートで来る？彼女と一緒にメイド喫茶に来る？
Well, maybe not normally, no. In fact, I doubt I'd have ever come here if it weren't for our date today.
後世の中で私のイメージは一体どうなってるわけ？
Come on, let's just try and enjoy ourselves. Can you do that for me?
まあお店に入ってからぐちぐち言っても仕方ないけど。
I've heard a lot of things about the tea here, too.
ふん、わかった。なら楽しみにさせてもらう。
As Natsume heaves an exasperated sigh, the maid, who's our waitress, reappears. With graceful movements, she arranges 2 cups and a teapot in front of us. And she fills our cups
お
with
待たせ
tea.
いたしました。
Bowing politely once more, she disappears into the back of the cafe. After she leaves, we take a sip of our tea.
おいしい。
I agree. Very aromatic, a little astringent, but not too strong. Honestly, this might even be better than the tea we serve at our cafe. It's obviously miles above the miles ahead of the bottle stuff.
最終的には好みの問題でもあるから一概には言えないけど、このお店の方が紅茶単体で楽しめるようになってるかな。多分。
Sure, most of our customers usually only order tea with cake or some other sweets.
香りもいいし、メイド喫茶も侮れないもんだ。もう縁に頼り切ってるわけじゃないのか。
I'm glad you like it. See, the sorts of quiet, relaxing places aren't half bad.
まあ、嫌ではないけど。
And what do you say we try something similar?
何が？
Talking about your maid outfit, you were looking for an excuse to wear it, weren't you? Why don't we try doing an authentic maid cafe experience ourselves? None of that moe moe kyun stuff like last time.
まだ生きてたんだ、その話。
Of course I do. It's something you've always dreamed of, no? Those uniforms in that picture you draw as a kid. I love you, Natsume, but I want most to see you smile. That's why I wanted to make your dreams come true. As your boyfriend, seeing her smile makes me smile.
嬉しいけど、そうは言っても。
I'm not suggesting we overhaul the entire cafe, obviously. But maybe we can offer a special maid service during certain times or certain days of the week. You know, like a traditional afternoon tea. At the very least, it can't hurt to try. Susan's cakes are selling great, and our coffee and tea are getting pretty decent sales too. Don't think our female customers would mind the quieter atmosphere here either. Said it yourself, you don't mind it.
そうだけど、でもメイド喫茶ってイメージがつくのは良くないと思う。実情はどうあれ、先入観を持たれると。
That's where Mikado comes in. We'll get him to play the role of a butler. That way we'll make the whole afternoon tea thing seem even more authentic. Plus, I bet it'll make him even more popular with the neighborhood housewives. I think people would like it. Make for a very handsome butler.
それなら今の客層とそんなに違わないかな。
Of course, there's no telling how they'll react until we try. But I think it's worth a shot. Don't you want to see your drawing become a reality?
ちなみに、それいつから考えてたの？
Since the stall on New Year's, when people started associating your kipao with authentic Chinese flavor. That's why I brought you here today. Not because I have a thing for maids or anything.
ごめん、本気で勘違いしてた。
Yeah, you were giving me a real stink eye?
初デートって言われて、いきなりメイド喫茶に来たら、ああいう目にもなる。
I was just hoping to surprise you a little.
サプライズは好きじゃない。フラッシュモブみたいなうざいことしたら、その瞬間に別れるから。
Duly noted. Still though, you do like the place, don't you?
まあね。一応ギリギリ。できれば事前に教えておいては欲しかったけど。
Sorry.
でも、まだウェイトレス服のこと、真面目に考えてくれてたのは、嬉しい。
It's a relief to hear her say that. To be honest, it was the only idea I could come up with. If she didn't like it, I would have had to give up. But I'm glad to see a smile on her face. Still, we haven't even laid the groundwork for this yet. We've got a lot of work to do. So let's put our all into this together.
ありがとう。
Happy! Pleasant! That is quite a funny OST name. After drinking enough tea and experiencing enough of the atmosphere, we left the cafe. Although Natsume seemed a little disgruntled when she first laid eyes on the store. By the time we left, she was all smiles.
この後はどうする？
Actually, I was a little too preoccupied with discussing the Maid things today that I didn't actually really plan anything else, sorry. How about we go with the standard day? See a movie, go window shopping, that sort of thing.
わかった。それで行こう。
Two of us start walking shoulder to shoulder. About to hold our hand during times like these, right? I mean, I am her boyfriend. It's hardly the most intimate things we've done. That said, I can't help but feel nervous for some reason. Though I can be rather assertive when we're alone, I find myself rather hesitant when it comes to simply holding her hand. But if I don't grab her hand now, I feel like it's gonna be even harder to do later on. Still...
何？そんなチラチラ見られるとキモいんですけど。
Wow, that hurts, you know.
それで、何を考えてたわけ？
I was just wondering if I was okay to hold your hand, you know, whether or not it was the right time to.
今更？
I know, but I can't do anything about it. I'm too scared of you rejecting me.
嫌ならデート断ってる。途中で帰ってる。私はそういうタイプだし。だから変な遠慮とかしなくていい。
Well, in that case, Chad wrapped a hand around hers. Her fingers felt a little chilly. They were this cold, I'm not sure why she didn't keep them in her pockets. That's when it occurs to me. Perhaps she was waiting for me to hold her hand.
何？
I hope I'm not wrong about this. That'd be pretty awkward. Sorry I made you wait.
指凍るかと思った。
Sorry I mean it.
ちゃんと温めてくれたら許す。
Gripping her even tighter, I placed her entwined hands inside my coat pocket. Her cheeks turned slightly pink. I don't think that's just my imagination. Her bodies grow even closer than I was expecting, and she nuzzles up against my arm. Is there any movie in particular you want to watch?
なんか派手なやつ？もしくは笑える感じのとか？
Otherwise, something I feel like talking about right now, we're basically like defending like a weird magical book in the D&D session earlier, and it was basically like a group of like these weird like skeleton birds that can infect people and take control of them. coming for the book, and 2 of them had fused to become some kind of weird, massive super chicken thing that we lovingly called not white blackbird, big bird, not white big bird. And basically it was like almost dead, and it was my character's turn. So, and since I still had my hex up, I got to like transfer it to the next person. So I transferred the hex to the big bird. So now it was not white big bird hunter's mark dex hex, and rolled to use Eldritch Blast. Rolled a 20, and then proceeded to like smash it with like 14 points of damage. It had 2 HP left. Like it's always for like the finishing hits that my character just crits like that. Like it's always so fucking funny. Like he cannot finish off things normally. He always has to go overkill, and it's great. The fucker still turned up and stole the book, though. Very annoying. But yeah, that'll never not be fun. Also, I actually found a feat to... it's a homebrew feat, racial feat for Tabaxi that I told the DM about and asked if it was okay if I could take that one, and he said yes. And basically it was Feline Grace. First off, I could increase either my dexterity or my charisma by 1, so I rounded up, so I finally got to round my charisma up to 20. Secondly, I got expertise in stealth. And lastly is Hunter's Step. Hunter's Step is basically an ability where I can use the movement, the bonus movement I get from Feline Agility, to instead disengage. Basically, it's basically just a case of I can use Feline Agility to either double my movement or to disengage, which that's gonna like help me massively. Like, seriously. Anyways,
とりあえずしんみりするのはなしかな。今の嬉しい気持ちを邪魔しないやつ。
Alright, got it. You got it. There's nothing playing that we want to see. I suppose we can always just go window shopping instead. Well, this comic superhero movie playing, so we decided to watch that. After that, we went window shopping, wandering around to different clothing stores. We looked at clothes for Natsume, clothes for me as well, all the while chatting happily. Shopping together, just the 2 of us, was more enjoyable than I ever could have imagined. It was all too easy to lose track of time. What kind of clothes do you like to wear, Natsume?
どうってシンプルなのが好きかな。後世は？
I don't really like wearing flashy stuff either, so I prefer loose-fitting clothes.
うん。
Yeah?
後世もたまにはフロアに出てみたら？
You mean at work? Where's this coming from?
スタイルも悪くない。品よくしてれば結構凛々しいとも思う。マダムのお客とかに人気出るかもよ。閣下みたいに。
I'm not exactly interested in older women. I already have you anyway. I can do without the attention. Actually, would you really be okay with other women fawning over me?
想像してみるとあんまり愉快なことではなかったかも。でも、
Yeah?
ちょっともったいない気がしたからずっとキッチンにこもってるのがかっこいいのに。それにさっきの話、
The afternoon tea thing?
その時間帯のメインターゲットってやっぱりマダムになるでしょ。秋月さんにキッチン作業に入ってもらって後世にはフロアに出てもらってもいいかなって。メイドよりも執事を増やした方がいいと思う。あと 私も後世のそういう執事みたいなきっちりした服装を見てみたいかも。
Who's the one into cosplay now, Natsume? Suited up? Not a big fan of tight collars, though.
人には散々コスプレさせておいて。
Look, all I did was suggest the idea. You're the one who chose to wear it.
そんな正論は聞きたくない。
Then why do you make the argument if you know you're wrong?
いいでしょ。私のチャイナみたいに恥ずかしい格好をしろって言ってるわけでもないし。
Well, as long as it's similar to what Mikado usually wears, I guess it won't be too terribly embarrassing.
あ、そうだ。ネクタイは私が選んであげるから。
This isn't something we can just decide on a spur of the moment, though. We'll have to discuss it with Akizuki and dealers first.
そうだけど。でもネクタイなら無駄になることもないでしょ。これからはスーツとか着る機会もあるだろうし。
Don't remind me of that. She's right, I better start getting serious about that or I'll be left in the dust. Anyways, let's discuss it another time. Come on, let's grab something to eat before we leave. I'm starving.
美味しかった。
What do you want to do now? Get a couple drinks at that bar again?
うん、それでもいいけど。
What?
うん。
Do you have something else in mind? I'm all ears.
ウェイトレス服のこと、ちゃんと考えてくれてて、ものすごく嬉しかった。
She looks directly at me. Her eyes are a little moist and her cheeks are flushed. But bashful isn't the word I'd use to describe this gaze. It's actually kind of seductive. Yes, and I think that my pulse quickens. It's almost as if her desires were transmitted through her gaze. Right now, I'm just feeling the same thing I am. Arousal.
嬉しかったから、私も約束を果たさなきゃなって思ったりとかね。
My heart begins to throb with excitement. There's no need to ask for clarification. I know exactly what promise she's talking about.
多分、後世が考えるよりもずっとずっと嬉しい。これはきっと言葉では伝えきれないから。
So?
だからする？
Ow, why does my nose hurt suddenly? Just the tip of my nose hurts for some reason. Rather assertive today, aren't we?
言葉では伝えきれないんだから、あとは言葉以外のことで伝えるしかないでしょ。
This used to be a chocolate bunny.
なんかエッチでごめん。
Nothing wrong with that. That's what I love about you, Natsume. Say no more. Let's go.
あ、ちょっと。
I grab her hand and start walking. Both my place and hers are about the same distance from here. And I go forward without any hesitation in my steps. Our destination is neither of our apartments. We're going somewhere where we can have privacy as soon as possible. Somewhere we can reaffirm our love for one another. Natsume seems to have figured out where I'm taking her. She casts her eyes down in embarrassment. Still, her feet keep moving. In fact, she follows right behind me, even as my pace quickens. We arrive at a narrow back street. Boys, alright. Back streets back, alright, and all that. Then, for the first time in my life, I make my way to a certain overnight establishment. I don't know what series of videos was it that I saw recently where they randomly start talking about like boy bands. That was it was like some fucking like Fire Emblem series, funnily enough. They're just like playing. I'm pretty sure it was a video where Mecha was playing a game with Bismix. Alright. The entrance.
バックログ画面だよ。
And for the first time in my life, I make my way to a certain overnight establishment. The entrance probably isn't isn't the one with the bamboo blinds. Though the door here seems open, it most likely leads to the parking lot. There must be another walk-in entrance somewhere. We made a lap around the building to try and find it. All the while, she and I remained dead silent. Both of us are far too embarrassed to say anything. Still, we never let go of each other's hand. After wandering around somewhat aimlessly, we finally managed to locate the entrance. As we passed the automatic doors, we come across a large LCD monitor displaying the pictures of all the available rooms. Rooms currently in use are labeled with the word occupied. See any room you like?
任せる。どこでもいいから。早く決めて。
Alright. Now's not the time to get cold feet, just pick a room, stop being indecisive. The longer we stand here, the more likely we'll run into other guests, which would be awkward. We've come this far already, there's no turning back now. Screw it. Putting an end to my pointless brooding, I choose the first room that catches my eye. The word occupied instantly appears over my selection. Guess that means we can't go up now. Taking Natsume's hand, I start walking. Complete silence, we head down the hallway, ride the elevator, and finally open the lamp-lit door to our room. The interior is much more spacious than I'd imagined. It has a chandelier and a bed more than big enough for two. The room is clean and newer than I was expecting to.
話には聞いてたけど、思ったよりも綺麗で豪華。
It's a lot bigger than your average business hotel room. That's for sure. Almost feels like a luxury hotel. Not that I've ever stayed in one.
言いたいことはわかる。なんかすごくドキドキした。
Same here. In fact, I'm still nervous as hell.
私もドキドキ全然止まらない。
Our eyes meet. Then she softly closes hers. Our lips naturally come together like a pair of magnets. How many times have we kissed now? I can't really remember, but the kiss we're sharing right now might be the most exhilarating one we've had yet. Please talk.
嬉しい。好き。
There you go. Overflowing with desire, we kiss each other even more lustfully than usual. Seems our tongues are intertwined, mixing. Okay, that's actually still technically fine. There's nothing wrong yet. So I don't have to censor it. Yet. Anyways, see you after the sex scene. They done fucking, but I'm keeping up the censorship for now because her sprite isn't on screen yet, and I don't trust this game. Gotta say though, I'm a little surprised. I expected you to be so aggressive today. She's naked. Well, I love you a whole lot, Natsume says. Isn't it normal you want to get down and dirty with the person you love? I'm not complaining you liked it a lot. I mean, there are plenty of other cute girls at the cafe that I have to worry about, Natsume says. And I've got a needy personality to boot, so if you were to leave me for some other girl, I might just die, Natsume says. Don't say that even as a joke. I'd kill you and then I'd kill myself, Natsume says. Seriously, stop, that's not funny. Not that I'm saying I don't trust you, but it's hard to get rid of that little worry in the back of your mind sometimes, Natsume says. So that's why I tried to think of something I could do to make you happy, Natsume says. And this is what you thought of? Sex? Don't you love sex, Natsume says? Well, I won't deny that. Having sex with you fills me with joy. So did I make you happy, Natsume says? Of course you did. Just knowing that you think about me is enough to make me happy. Sex is just a bonus. Well, in that case, I'm glad, Natsume says. I'm a simple man. Anything and everything my girlfriend does for me makes me happy. I love you, Natsume. From the bottom of my heart, I'll never leave your side. Thanks, Natsume says. And since I'll never leave your side, that means we're gonna have to shower together too. Oh, come on, I bet you just wanted to use that as an opportunity to fool around some more, don't you? Absolutely. Natsume says, by the way, with the opportunity to fool around. You're not supposed to say yes, Natsume says. Come on, we're at a love hotel for crying out loud. Might as well make the most of this huge room and bathtub, don't you think? Well, I get your point, but still, sigh, Natsume says. Fine, let's shower together, Natsume says. Yes! But you better keep your hands to yourself, alright? I'm too drained for another round right now, Natsume says. Yes, ma'am?
いつも返事
You're
が
way
いい
too
のよね。
enthusiastic, Natsume says.
じゃあ、
Alright, come on, let's go, Natsume says. She tugs on my arm, leading me towards the bathroom.
何よ。
What? Natsume says. I just love how you always end up giving in with a big smile on your face.
うるさい。
Shut up, you dummy, Natsume says. And...
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
So, yeah, we were thinking of doing a traditional afternoon tea style event.
協力してください。お願いします。
わかった。そういうことならば是非もない。本格アフタヌーンティーという名目であれば今の雰囲気を壊すこともなかろう。
Yeah, it's worth giving a shot, I think.
いいんじゃないですか？私は賛成ですよ。でもその場合私もあの服を着ることになるんでしょうか？
本格と思わせるには雰囲気作りは重要だ。
その場合帝さんもバトラーとして接客をしてもらうことになりますよ。
無論その程度造作もないとも。
あ、それなんだけど、秋月さんにメイドになってもらうより後世に執事をしてもらうのがお客さんの受けもいいんじゃないかと思うんだけど。
なるほど、確かにその手はありかもしれませんね。普段はキッチンの高峰さんがフロアに出てくればちょっとした特別感もありますから。
A traditional afternoon tea featuring our cook. Doubt any of our customers would care to see someone like me, though.
心配しなくても需要はありますよ。高峰さん身長も肩幅もある方ですし、帝さんの場合年配のお姿ですから、ここいらで若いのを投入するのもありです。
バトラーとは家事使用人の中でも上の職種なのだ。フットマンを務め上げてこそつける仕事なのだ。高峰康生のような若者がいきなりバトラーなど。
Back to the history lesson.
雰囲気を重視する場合、そういうのを無視するのも重要なこと。
それくらい分かっている。協力は問題ない。我が輩の場合普段と特に変わることもないだろうからな。
私もせっかくお二人が考えてくれたことです。成功させたいと思います。
うん。やるならば火曜日の2時から5時あたりか。現状で客入りが一番乏しいのがそこら辺だが、火曜はいっそ夜もそのままでもいいかもしれんな。
Final exams are over, so I won't have to worry about going to class for a while. Though I'll probably have to start job hunting soon, I'm sure I can set aside one day a week at least.
ではとりあえず2月の上旬くらいから試してみるような感じでしょうか。
そうだな。それでいいだろう。だがその前にまずは高峰康生。
What is it?
お前には美しい所作というものを叩き込まねばなるまい。
Is that really necessary? Like Natsume said, we're trying to provide a custom with atmosphere, not realism.
バカを言うな。雰囲気を重視するからこそ所作が重要なのではないか。
私もそう思いますよ。
そもそもこのイベントを言い出したのは後世なんだから、それくらいの責任取ってくれるでしょ。
Alright, fine. If it's for the sake of making the event a success, I'll do it.
所作を美しくする練習が必要なのは私も同じだから、一緒に頑張ろう。
Well, now I'm a little more motivated.
服装ですが、これは帝さんと揃えた方がいいですよね。
バトラーかどうかは別として、あのままでいいんじゃないかと思うんだけど。
この格好のままか。ジャケットをきっちりと羽織った方がいいと思うのだが、まあいいか。
You're not gonna make me wear a monocle too, are you?
モノクルはさすがに似合わないだろうからいいんじゃない？
So yeah, that's what we're planning. I know it might be a bit of an inconvenience, but we'd really appreciate your help, Suzune.
よろしくお願いします。
ま 私が接客するわけじゃないから全然いいけど。本格アフタヌーンか。どれくらい本格のやつ？スコーン焼く？
Scones, crunchy, crispy, and oh so delicious.
そんな古い CM よく知ってたね。でもそのお菓子じゃない。
フライドチキンを売ってるお店でも売ってるでしょ。あれを想像すればそこまで違わないと思う。
Ah, those things. They're not sweet at all, though.
だからクロテッドクリームとジャムを一緒に出すんだよ。
あとドライフルーツを入れているのもありますよね。
What's clotted cream?
ああ、説明が面倒だからバターの一種とでも考えておけばいいよ。
Come on, no need to dumb it down for me. Do you think it'd be more authentic if we served scones during the event?
アフタヌーンといえばケーキスタンドがあるよね。
You're talking about those things with multiple levels, aren't you?
1段目にサンドイッチ、2段目にスコーン、3段目にケーキ。そういうお約束があってね。
Interesting.
まあ今はいろいろあるけどね。スコーンを一番上にしたり別皿で出すところなんかも。
Good to know. Do you mind if we discuss these details a little further down the line?
わかった。
Down the road?
にしても君が執事ね。
Don't worry, Akisuku will swap places with me in the kitchen while I'm waiting tables.
その心配ではなくてね。後世ってパッとしないとまでは言わないけど、遮奪な雰囲気ではないからね。
Natsume is not pleased about you talking shit about her man.
執事っていうともっと落ち着いた大人の男って印象もあるし、帝さんみたいなさ。だからなんか心配。
Well, so Mikoto's gonna teach me a few things. With a bit of practice, I'm sure I'll be able to clean up my act.
じゃあ楽しみにしておくよ。
Natsume is not happy about you talking shit about her man! Natsume, something wrong?
なんでもない。
サーブの際、完全な無音は難しいとしても、あまりカチャカチャ鳴らすな。もっと体をまっすぐにしろ。なるべく服にシワを作らないような動きを心がけてみろ。
Man, my body aches. It hurts in places I don't even normally use.
お前は姿勢を維持するための筋肉が足りんのだ。
I know about that one. Why do you even have to stand like this in the first place?
この店ではそうでもないが、本来は食べているものの間から腕を伸ばして給仕をするからな。その際、相手の衣服に触れることなど絶対にあってはならない。だからおのずとこのような体勢になる。そして普段自分が行わない動きだからこそ他の者には美しく見えるのだ。
Yes, it makes sense.
とりあえずお前は体幹を鍛えるのだな。1週間程度でも意外と違ってくる。
Alright. Gotta say though, does look like Natsume's having nearly as much trouble with this as I am.
普段の仕事内容とそこまで大きく変わらないから。腕と腰は少しきついけどね。やっぱり違う筋肉を使ってるみたい。
Hang in there.
とりあえずは練習あるのみだ。普段から今教えた動きを心がけてみろ。意識するだけでも違ってくる。
I'll try.
では今日はここまでにしておくか。
ありがとうございました。
Thanks for helping us. And go ahead and get changed first, Natsume.
そう？じゃあお言葉に甘えて。
What?
一つ確認しておきたいことがある。お前は四季夏目と付き合うようになってどうだ？
What do you mean?
以前の自分と比べてだ。幸せなのは見ていればわかるが、本人の意識としてはどうなのだ？
Well, yeah, I'm obviously really happy, but specifically, I guess you could say I'm thinking thinking a lot more about my future these days.
未来
My future with Natsume. I'm still in college, so it's all fun and games right now. But I'm thinking about what I want to do after I graduate. What I'll do if I find a job somewhere far away, whether or not I want to start a family, that kind of stuff.
そうか
That said, I haven't really decided on anything concrete yet.
漠然とでも未来のことを考えているのならそれでいい。どうやら四季夏目もお前ももう心配はなさそうだな。
I hope you're right.
一応確認しておくが、今回のイベントについては何か特別な意味があるのか？店のことを考えてというだけか？
I want to think of a way as we could make those old waitress uniforms to you. We could put those old waitress uniforms to use. But if everything goes well, I might have a little something else planned too. I'm gonna be feeling pretty sore for a while.
大丈夫？なんか情けないこと言ってたけど、
Yeah, I can handle it.
本当に頑張ってよ。
What, you don't have any confidence in me?
そういうわけじゃないけど、ちゃんと見返してほしい。
What? Who?
鈴音さんを。
Natsume does not appreciate you talking shit about her man! What are you talking about?
朝心配されてたでしょ、鈴音さんに。
その心配ではなくてね。後世ってパッとしないとまでは言わないけど、遮奪な雰囲気ではないからね。執事っていうともっと落ち着いた大人の男って印象もあるし、帝さんみたいなさ。だからなんか心配。
What the fuck was that? I'm pretty sure she's just kidding. I doubt she was seriously trying to insult me.
それはそうだと思うけど、私だってそう思ってるけど、悔しいんだもん。
Adorable. Natsume pouts, looking up at me.
本気
Looking
じゃ
at
ない
me.
にしたって、彼氏をバカにされたら悔しいでしょ。
Come to think of it, she did seem a little more miffed this morning. So that's what she was mad about. Well, not that I'm doubting you, but I honestly had no idea it bothered you so much.
そもそもどうして後世は平気そうにしてたの？
Well, there was some truth to what she said. I'm not exactly the sophisticated type.
だとしても、なんか腹立つ。好きな人をあんな風に言われたら。何よ、文句でも？
Oh, I have melatonin in my pocket. Nah, I'm not actually opening it up now. No, I'm just happy, that's all. Didn't expect you to be so indignant on my behalf. Natsume? Even if there's no one around, it's still an extremely daring action. Not exactly sure why she kissed me in that moment, but honestly, I don't really care either. Although surprised at first, I quickly respond to her advances, tasting her soft lips and warm saliva. Stop that. Despite the fact that we're in the middle of the street, I can't stop myself from getting excited. Actually, maybe that's exactly why it feels so thrilling.
大好きじゃなきゃこんなことできない。
I know, I never doubted that for a second. Promise I'll do my best. I'll make Susan eat her words.
約束だからね。
Nodding happily, she leans in close. Gently, she wraps her arms around mine.
歩きにくいかな。
No, not really. But you know, it's a little unusual to see you being intimate like this in public.
そう？
Well, maybe when we're alone together, but there's no one else around. But when there are people around, you rarely act as clingy. Same thing at college, too. Instead of objecting to Susan this morning, you waited until now to say anything.
だって恥ずかしい。あ、後世のことが恥ずかしいとかじゃなくって、孤高の撃墜王とか呼ばれてたのは、好きな男に骨抜きにされてるところを見られるのは なんか照れる。
Well, I can't say I don't get that. It's not fun when people decide they know everything about you and start spreading rumors.
素直になれなくてごめん。
That's okay. As long as you do when we were together, that's fine. That's enough for me. This time it's my turn to kiss her. I was surprised for a moment she responds to my advances. I'm gonna become a boyfriend you can be proud of, Natsume. Not just to prove Susan wrong. Just you wait and see.
わかった。約束ね。
Yeah, promise. The second conflict in her route is not gonna be like her passing out again or some bullshit like that. It's just him on the quest to make everybody eat their fucking words. Anyways, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and hold on, let me just... Almost
フ
forgot.
ローチャート画面ですよ。
We were a girls only get together. Secret training, date invitation, first date, quick stop at the hotel, obey, hotel continued, become a... I was not expecting that. Let me just, you know what? Just to see like the context. It's only showing me the become a daddy choice because I turned off the choices in the 8 seeds, so they always go to like a certain thing. And he's after that we have hotel continued, then the night is long again, and afternoon tea. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye bye. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. Actually, less than a second now, technically, because, you know... There you go, now it's 1 a.m. and I said I would keep this video going until at least 1 a.m. Now it's 1 a.m. so it's time to end this part. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. To see you next time. Bye bye.